Current temperatures across the valley warm today. Look at this, 96 in Rio Grande City. Western Starr County heating up. Most of the valley in the 70s and 80s now. Pretty much everyone was in the 80s, but then dropping back down into the 70s now that we're getting close to sunset. But a warm day tomorrow, but not quite as warm as today, but it could still be rather breezy. The gusts of wind right now, though, still very gusty from the south across the lower valley. Gust of 40 in Harlingen, 35 in Brownsville, 36 in Port Isabel, and 40 in Raymondville. You see much less wind in the upper valley where the warmer air with a lot less wind is punched in. Fire weather watch is in effect tomorrow, though. We talked about this earlier, but a cold front will be coming through, but not one that's bringing a lot of cold air. I mean, we go from very warm today to kind of warm tomorrow, but the air coming from the north and northwest will be a drier airflow. So with low humidity and warm temperatures from noon to 6 p.m., a fire weather watch in effect for the upper valley on up into Brooks, Jim Hogg, and Zapata counties, because you get those dry, breezy days with warm temperatures, and it creates dangerous fire conditions. So definitely no burning tomorrow. The wind speeds you can see tomorrow morning are light, but then they start to pick up from the north and northwest during the late morning and afternoon. And so these kind of color shadings in here, they get more toward the greens and yellows, indicate about a 20-mile-per-hour wind and some higher gusts for a while. But then the winds die off tomorrow evening and then remain pretty light on Thursday, which Thursday might be the nicest day left this week with sunshine and low humidity and not too much wind. Tomorrow, though, a few clouds in the morning as a cold front moves in, but a very weak front in terms of any real difference in the weather. But the sunshine around most of the day, some high clouds at times, and temperatures in the 70s to near 80 most of the day, but it's rather breezy at times. Current temperatures, look at this, we go from 94 in Zapata, 53 in Amarillo, so there is some cool air in the state, but most of it staying to the north, way to the north, and not able to get down here to give us any significant chill in the air. But we will see some cooler weather, especially by the weekend, as the clouds thicken up and some showers come back. You don't see much across Texas now, pretty dry out there, but future track does show a cold front moving in. Again, this is a weak one in terms of really any significant weather changes, especially with the temperature. But the cold front, as it moves through by mid-morning tomorrow, it gets breezy, less humid behind the front, but still a fairly warm day. Lower humidity, though, will mean some cooler nights ahead for tomorrow night and then going into Thursday night. So lower humidity and some nicer weather. High pressure keeps the winds down for Thursday, and even Friday, not a lot of wind, but the clouds will start to spill back in. Friday may be a day when we start off with some sun, but I think the clouds will quickly start to fill in, and we should stay dry Friday, but rain chances start to come up for the weekend. So I think the weekend is looking cloudy, maybe a little wet at times. We're not talking about heavy rain, but sprinkles and light rain showers are a good possibility off and on through the weekend and next week. So your first 1570 forecast. Tomorrow is still pretty warm, but breezy north and northwest winds, highs near 81. Thursday, less wind and a little cooler with highs near 73, but lots of sunshine. Friday, we start to cloud up, highs near 71, and then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, as I mentioned, not raining nonstop, but showers at times, and that keeps temperatures only near 60 or so for highs in many areas through early next week. So got a couple more days of sun, though. We'll keep tracking it in your first 1-5 forecast. Oscar?